What is going on, guys? Today we're going to be giving you the update you've all been asking for. Brian, Steven, how's the Color Match Ford Emblem holding up 1 year later? Also, we're going to give you the 6-month update on the Color Match Fender badges as well. Let's get into it. All right, we'll start with the one we did the video on, the rear, on the one on the tailgate. So as you can see, we're 1 year in, and it still looks pretty fantastic.
I will note that in this one, the camera didn't look like it was picking it up very good. I have ran over a paint can and got white speckles all over it and had to wipe it down with acetone. So that kind of messed with the in-person look. It doesn't look like the camera's picking it up too bad. But as far as the paint itself sticking to the chrome emblem and the blue part, it's holding up great. Fine. No issues.
So for the people wanting to do this, they can watch our video. I'll link it in the card right here. We did a whole video on how to do this. It is a little time consuming, but it's very worth it if you do it right. Like you said, if he didn't run over that paint can, this would still look amazing. It still does look amazing, but it would look even better than it does.
Let's go look at the front one.
All right.
The front and rear were painted at the same time. The only thing with this one, as you can tell, is like a rock chip. I think that might actually be a rock chip right there too.
But I can tell how much shinier this one looks than the rear,
you can tell how much shinier it is because I didn't have to rub it down with acetone. So.
We didn't film him doing this one, nor did we film him attaching this to the grill. Steven, how did you attach this to your grill?
As far as attaching to the grill, as you can see, it's just this. But on the factory, how it's mounted on the factory grill is just like 2 little metal nuts that twist onto plastic studs. I was able to put the plastic studs in some spots and then run those metal nuts on the backside so it pinched it to the grill, and I haven't had any issues out of it. So.
Steven, a lot of people on YouTube, they're questioning where you put this. What do you got to say to them?
I love it. I love it. I love where it's at.
March to the beat of your own drum.
Everybody asks me, like, why is it crooked? I just like it. And then as far as the Fender badges, this was about
6 months ago.
Yeah, 6 months. The video's titled Removal of the Fender badges because a lot of people don't know how to take these off without breaking them.
I'll link that in the card right here.
But same process as I done those, was sand them down. They were chrome and black. So I sanded down the chrome, painted the chrome gray. Same way with the front and rears.
Let's take a look at these close up. Oh, I'm shadowing it. Yeah, for 6 months in, those still look good too.
And the only issues with these was my paint, I think, was old, and I had some issues on the other side. Like I said, I was using old paint, so I think it just dried wrong. But as far as sticking, I don't have any chipping issues or anything like that. The texture, I don't know if the camera's picking it up. Yeah, you can kind of see it. But there's like little texturing along here. It's not really noticeable unless you're up on the truck, so I didn't feel like taking it back apart and redoing it. But it's actually held up really well too. So, but anything else?
I'm going to hit them with some close-ups. You got anything else to add?
I don't really have anything else.
All right, so like I said, these are 6 months in. I'll hit you with a couple different angles here. So like I said, I think they're holding up very well. This was done around the same time, February 2020. Like I said, this one's on the front, so rock chips are, that's going to happen. Here's the other Fender badge. Like I said, this is only 6 months in. And let's go check out the one everybody's been asking about, the tailgate. I'll try to get a good one of this. Yeah, for a rattle can job, this is holding up very well. So like I said, this is a year in. So anybody that's wanting to do this, like I said, check out the video. I'll link it in the description box below. Steven, you got anything else to add?
Don't hit any rattle can or spank. Run over any paint cans because then you'll have to clean it and make it dull.
Go into a little bit more detail. Exactly what do you mean by you hit a paint can?
I ran it over. It was in the side of the road, and I went to go around somebody and ran over it with my front tire. The whole underside of the truck got sprayed. and then I got a bunch of white specks all over my tailgate.
So when you say paint can, do you mean like a paint can like you paint your house with?
Like a rattle can. Like a
rattle can. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, this whole time I thought you ran over an actual paint can.
No, it was a rattle spray can. So whenever I ran it over, it burst and like painted my side tires. My whole side of my truck was covered in paint.
And underneath was covered as well.
Underneath, it's still on the frame. And then on the back side of the truck, I still got white specks. So it was a fun time.
Well, anyways, guys, that's where this video is going to end. We wanted to give you all this update video. You've been asking for it. So, guys, make sure you're following us on Instagram. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. There's a lot more content coming. Guys, until next time.